Well, here it starts. The crane is sitting in the bottom cylinder full down, so it won't come any farther down. Have an iron block under there, so the tractor won't tip back when we pull it apart. Dry shaft gone, it's laying in the corner. Pull the batteries, cable off, going just under to start and loosen the bolts for the bottom of the gearbox, the clutch. The ones that hold the tractor together, the ones just here under. So after that I can start putting buckets under and drain the fluids, oil and coolant and such on. So I don't have to lie under the tractor after I have drained that. Gonna be putting some wooden pieces we have formed going on here, so engine won't tip over sideways like this when we pull it apart. I have the rails we put it under, where you put the jack stand on. It will slide the engine forward. Here's the clutch, here's the disc, brand new clutch assembly, gasket, the pushes in, some new springs, this is the bearing, the flywheel, some springs for the brakes, we got some sealants, we'll be changing them out, brakes, new brake discs, and we have here, new shaft. This is the PTO shaft that comes out from the gearbox, and out from the gearbox it connects right here with these splines, and that's what's pulling the PTO. We're changing that shaft when we're changing this, just because this tractor is pulling that chipper and I want it to be solid, so it won't fail on us and we have to do all this again. We're changing that shaft. So yeah, first day, let's start pulling it apart, see what we'll find more. First we're gonna change the clutch, then after that all together we're starting with the brakes, because we're gonna have to tip the crane or something to get the axles off at the brakes. So let's go. Now it's only one bolt on this side, so let's jump over to the other side and pull out those bolts and leave one on the other side, and then we have my father come with me and we try to pull this apart.
Det har du lite fri för mig.
Yes, here we have the clutch disc. This piece has broken off. It's lying. The other side it's fine, but this side has this broken off. It's not thin. The rivets are still like intact, not loose, so why this has broken like this is a little bit mystery. Yeah. So the axle, we'll bring some light here. It's a little bit worn. Like, what should we say? 30% of the original axle is worn off. So there's still 70% left, but we're changing it out. This one. So that's coming out like that. That's the PTO shaft, and we need that for a chipper, so we're really specific with that. So it's fine. So yes, we're gonna be changing the bearing and the shaft and some seals here. So you can see a little bit oil. Not a lot, but some. And here everything looks quite good. Some cracks, small cracks, but it will be fine. Clean it up and clean everything. So. Yeah. Let's go over to the other side, show you clutch assembly. Here you can see the splines a little bit worn also, but this hole we have new, so no big problem. Yeah, we had a little bit problem, probably put it in the video, a little bit problem when I was pushing it apart. The crane is so heavy in the back that it actually lifted the gearbox up. It came from the stands, came up in the air. So we had to start put some more beams in place here back and push that bar between there to lift up the back a little bit more, because this crane is much more heavier than what we thought from beginning. So if I'd been at my workplace, I had something to lift it back, but we didn't have here, so we had to do what we have. Yeah, Tomorrow we'll be cleaning up stuff and pushing her back together. Subscribe, people. Make questions if you have anything to ask. So see you next time. Bye.